Hey guys, Kossi back with the next war recap. Uh, and I want to apologize early for my voice. Um, I'm a little sick and I went out drinking the other night. And my voice is a little shot. But anyways, this was our arranged war with WHF2. And the total destruction, or the stars were 82 to 78, victory towards us. With a total destruction of 92.23 to a total destruction of 89.80. Uh, and we did see a little bit of trouble on our side. And I guess both clans saw some trouble with 10v11. So I'm going to post a couple attack strategies that have been working for us 10v11. And because some of our 10s need all the help they can get. But anyway, so they two-starred all the R11s and left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 10s up. And what was the real like silent killer in this one for them was their dips probably weren't where they wanted them to be. And for ours, our dips were perfect with the exception of one 11v11 attempt. Alrighty, and then for our side, we left the number 1 1-starred, and our number 4 Drew went in for a 3-star attempt because we had the war clinched at that point. Instead of just going for like a secured 2-star. But anyway, got all the other 11s down with a lot of trouble. Took us quite a bit of hits soaked up on these two bases right here. And then we actually got this on our last attack. And this, we just went for the 3-star. But other than that, the dips went perfect. We left 3 10s up, I believe, and then obviously cleared the rest of the board. So we'll hop into the war stars here and see who got 6-packs. So shout out to Sengear, Lunchbox, Papa, and Drew. Drew went for the 3-star on the 11, so still going to give him a shout out because I'm sure he would have got the last 10 if he wanted to. And then we'll look at some of these. You can just kind of see how much we struggled on that 1 and 2. See it up there quite a bit. Alrighty, and then we'll get into the 9 game. Roman, 1% off from a 6-pack. Myself, I had a 6-pack. Julius Caesar had a 6-pack. Cody G was 1 or 2% off from a 6-pack. Dedung with a 6-pack. Tip Dog with a 6-pack. A couple scouts there. And that's going to do it for the 6-packs. Alrighty, so we'll hop right into it. The first attack I want to show is actually... Which one was it? I think it was Gotti. I don't want to burn 2 bases. If I get it wrong. Oh, they're both at 66%. Yeah, I'll do Gotti because he got a awesome 4-pack as far as the 10v11s go. So great stuff to him. Basically what he's going to do is he's going to cut off a funnel for his bowlers to get to the core. He drops his baby drags first, which is interesting. Generally, you see them come in at the end there. So he's just going to kind of clear up some trash, get some percent. I guess he's doing that before the eagle activates, but might want to consider doing that towards the end so the eagle doesn't activate so early on his kill squad. Has a little bit of a wall breaker here, or wall breaker fail here, with a kind of a trolley corner. Had a spring trap and some bombs. But no worries, he's going to pick up what he needs to get on that side with a couple bowlers. And then same thing on the opposite side. He's going to drop some wizards and the queen down to deal with that enemy CC. And get a little bit of a funnel down as well. Golem and bowlers are going to come up at the top here. It's got CC full bowlers as well, and they're just going to kind of path right to the core here. I'm going to drop a rage down for them, and the bowlers, the bounces will make sure they don't run out to the side. Alrighty, and everything's kind of getting to the core there. And the bowlers here are going to take out this Town Hall. And got the back end Inferno, which is awesome as well. Just a bonus at that point. So 66%, honestly, awesome percent as far as 10v11 goes. And then the next one we're going to watch is going to be a dip. And I know this is generally not, you know, it's kind of frowned upon. But I'm going to do it anyway. Just because I want to give Drew some love and kind of show you guys this new kind of meta style of base. So generally, mostly what you've been seeing is the bitch attack, and they would kind of jump in around here, jump the core, jump there. So this is kind of like trying to be anti-air and kind of anti-bitch, just because that core is kind of open and they want you to split up your kind of main squad in the core, and it kind of like thins everything out really easy. So Drew's just going to come in here with La Lune and kind of overpower this base. So we'll kind of get into it here. Drops the Warden to start funneling, which I love. Then you're going to drop a Baby Drag down there to help funnel, and then another Baby Drag. And the Warden's still doing his funneling. Now that a bulk of troops is dropped, the Warden will start following them and attack the buildings that they're attacking. King's going to take a hike here, which is a little unfortunate, but not the biggest of deals. Probably would have got a little deeper into the base if he didn't. But no worries. The Queen's actually going to do a lot of work here. Pick up a sweeper and then come back around for that Inferno Tower. So now what he's going to do is he's basically just going to overwhelm this side with loons and a couple hounds. Queen's going to take out that Inferno, which is nice. And then the loons are going to start coming across here. Queen actually stepped up and took a second AD out. And she's going to stay up for a while. Going to drop a clone spell right over that cannon. And then a rage. Everything's going to move across here. Target that Inferno Tower. Then he's got a couple loons for the Tesla to help the pathing. And he had some for the back end, but unfortunately ate a black mine. But no worries. He's got a ton of loons up. They're all going to converge in this last archer tower, and that is going to wrap it up for that attack. So awesome raid to Drew. Great stuff, bud. Alrighty, and then the next attack we're going to watch is going to be Tip Dog. Had to give him a little shout out. Got a 6-pack this war. So great stuff to you. Actually, it was funny. These two raids that he did, he was trying to get the Queen CC and the AD. And both times he actually comes up short on getting the AD, but gets the Queen and the CC. And that's enough to obviously get the 3-star. But everything's going to be in this poison here, which is great. Going to deal with that fairly easy. Going to have to pop the ability here. Queen goes down to the poison. And then once that Queen comes out of cloak, she's just going to get roasted. But anyway, starts his La Lune portion from up top here. And then minions behind to start early cleanup, which I like. Gonna have to battle a sweeper here, which is a little bit annoying. But I helped him plan this, and we called that the Tesla farm was going to be where it is, or at least a little bit of it. We actually thought it was going to be in both those spots. And this was a fresh 3-star, so awesome stuff to Tip. Brought a heal for it. Drops a late hound, and this way it'll soak up traps and everything, and then still get to that back air air defense. Clearing out these last couple buildings down here. While the Hound is on the air defense, tanking for that. Has a loon in the bag. Tons of cleanup up. And that's going to do it. We'll hit ×4 here. So great stuff to tip. Yeah, you know what? We didn't get as many 10v10 attempts as we would have liked. I think we would have got a couple 10v10s if we didn't burn so many hits 10v11. So just kind of want to throw that out there. The next one we're going to watch is Julius Seizure. He's going to come in here with an awesome raid. Alrighty. So he's going to start off here with a couple wizards right behind that golem. And that golem's tanking for all this, so the wizards are going to get both archer towers and start clearing up a lot of this trash. And then same thing for the other side. 3 wizards in behind. Going to help create this funnel. He's going to wall breaker in here. Right on that elixir. Wizard's going to take out that air defense, which is awesome. Bowler's in behind. Going to get raged up here. King steps out front and starts eating some of these bombs, which is great, as well as the golem. And then he's going to have another rage for the core here. And these bowlers are going to take an awesome bounce off both air defenses. He actually brought a hound to deal with that. But his kill squad just gets so much on this raid. And he has 2 haste and a poison that he's not going to need for this. Has some early cleanup going down as well, which I always like. And that's going to do it for this raid. Absolutely crushed. We'll hit ×4 here. And nothing like some good old swag. Alright, the next one we're going to watch is going to be Bane going in on 20. And I like this one just because it's a little bit of variation from what we've been seeing. Just so much air. And this is just kind of like a old-fashioned go-ho. Well, maybe not old-fashioned because it's not too surgical. But, you know, as old-fashioned gets nowadays. Alright, so everything's kind of going in here. Queen is going to take a hike, unfortunately. Probably should have dropped her a little bit higher. Because if a baby drag would have came out of this CC and the wizards maybe didn't get it, it could have been a different story. But anyways, CC's coming out. He's got a poison to deal with him. A couple wizards as well with the king. Actually, probably wouldn't have mattered if a baby drag came out. Those wizards look like they stay alive fairly easily. Alright, and then the hog's just going to come through here. He's going to have a heal for this big group right here. And that's kind of what you want to do with these raids now with hogs, is you want to keep your hogs in as big of groups as you can and just kind of overpower the bases. I think a poison probably would have been better for this, just so you could have got the skellies for sure. And I'm not sure the skeleton spell actually did too much. But regardless, basically swag skelly spell. And then gets his cleanup down early. And just has a ton of hogs up. So we'll hit ×4 here. And then I got one more raid for you. And I like this one just because there's a lot of variation to it. Alrighty, so he's going to drop a golem here and a wizard. Same thing on the other side. He's going to drop a couple more wizards. Just create this funnel. Alrighty. Actually, awesome funnel set on the right side up at the top there. One wizard just getting a ton of value up there. If you have the opportunity to funnel with the least amount of troops as possible, that is always a plus. All right, baby drags come out of the CC, start roasting that king. Unfortunately, probably would have wanted him to stay up a little bit longer. But anyway, queen's going to step up here and start taking out some of these key defenses. What he's going for is all the air defenses. And then he's just got some dragons and baby drags on the backside, which I actually really, really like. Sorry, guys. But the dragon is just going to start doing work over here. Take out the enemy queen. Actually, the kill squad might get the queen. Oh, no. Yep, it was the dragons that got the queen. But then the dragons are going to take out this little Tesla farm here. And then that queen is going to pop the ability. And then take out that air defense. Which kind of seals the deal for this attack. Got some cleanup still. Last dragon goes down. But he's still got a baby drag up. And a black mine just chasing it all the way over to the last builder hut. Awesome stuff. Don't forget the swag. He forgets to swag the poison, but I'll forgive him. Just because it was an awesome raid. Good stuff, Roman. Great stuff to Darc Avengers. We're kind of still rebuilding. So showing a lot of promise here. And again, we just got to start working more on this 10v11 game, and I'm sure we'll kind of be back up where we used to be, which I'm really excited for. So shout out to WHF2. We actually matched them again right after we spun, or ended this war. We spun again and caught them again in a random war. So always a class act of a clan. So shout out to the WHF family, and especially to WHF2, who we've kind of warred a bit more than 1.0. Alrighty guys, so that is going to wrap it up for me. I'll catch you in the next video.